Okay, this is my second major speech. I think it's the informative one. I did mine about SZA, and this is my audience member. Okay, how many of you have heard of SZA? Whether it was from her, whether you know her from TikTok, the radio, or your playlist, or maybe you've never listened to her at all. Today we are going to learn more about who she is. SZA has become one of the most popular and unique artists of today's music, and she has an interesting story behind her rise to success. In this speech, I will tell you about SZA by sharing her biography, her awards, and then her music. To begin, let's look at some background information about her early life and how she got started. SZA first began making music in the early 2010s. According to her biography, before she ever imagined becoming famous, she worked for a clothing company and wrote songs on the side. One day, she attended a Kendrick Lamar concert and happened to be playing one of her mixtapes. It caught the attention of someone from his team, and that moment helped launch her music career. Soon after, more of her songs began getting produced around 2011, and that was the start of her being noticed in the music world. What makes SZA especially interesting is the way that she blends genres. Her music is a mix of R&B, soul, hip hop, and even alternative styles. She mainly writes about feelings of abandonment, nostalgia, and personal struggles, love, self-discovery. Because of her honesty and vulnerability, so many people feel connected to her and her music. Her lyrics often sound like diary entries, which is why the fans say her songs feel comforting and relatable. Now, here's a little more about her personal life. SZA was born on November 8th, 1989, and her real name is Solana Rowe. She grew up with a brother named Daniel and a half sister named Tiffany. She has talked openly about her childhood, and her relationships with her family helped shape her into the person she is and the artist she is today. Her personality and style both reflect her experiences growing up, which makes her music feel very authentic. Now let's focus on her awards and achievements, where she has truly made history. At the 2024 Grammy Awards, SZA entered the night as the most nominated artist and left as the biggest winner. She earned 9 awards in total. One of the categories she was nominated for was Album of the Year for her SOS album. Although she didn't win that category, Taylor Swift took it home for Midnight. SZA still had one of the most successful nights of her career ever. Another important milestone is that in 2013 she became her producer's first ever female artist. This partnership helped her gain confidence, recognition, and opportunities that pushed her career forward. Most of her major awards come from her songs Kill Bill, Snooze, and Good Days, all of which engaged huge recognition, millions of streams, and spots on major music charts. SZA has also worked closely with Kendrick Lamar for years. Together, they have created the hit song "All of the Stars," which became a top 200 hits and proved how talented she is not only as a singer but also as a songwriter. Their collaboration helped introduce her to even more fans around the world. Finally, let's learn more about her music itself. In 2022, SZA released her album SOS on streaming platforms. Some of the standout songs from this album include Love Language and Just. Although Just is her own song, she has performed it live with Ty Dolla $ign, giving fans a unique version that many people loved. In 2023, she continued releasing music connected to her Kill Bill era. Another song that gained a lot of attention around that time was The Weekend, which she created with producer Calvin Harris. This song became extremely popular for its catchy beat, memorable lyrics, and helped show her show her as an artist. And then in 2024, SZA released her Saturn album. One of the most well-known songs from that album is also titled Saturn. Fans love this track for its peaceful beat, meaningful lyrics, and the calming atmosphere. It's a great example of how SZA can create music that feels emotional, dreamy, and powerful all at once. SZA's music shows how much emotion, honesty, and creativity she puts into every project. This The more you learn about her, the easier it is to understand why so many people admire her and feel connected to her songs. In conclusion, we have learned more about SZA by looking at her biography, her awards, and her music. She has grown from someone passing out mixtapes at a concert to becoming one of the biggest and most respected artists in the music world today. So next time you hear a song by SZA, hopefully you'll know who she is and appreciate her even more.